Shark selfie turns bloody. Florida man mauled by shark after pulling predator from ocean for birthday photoshoot. A Florida man's birthday fishing trip turned into a nightmare after a shark he pulled from the ocean sank its teeth into his leg while he posed for photos. The shocking incident happened on Saturday night at Coya Costa when Shawn Meuse and his friends captured a lemon shark, a protected species in Florida. A viral video captured the terrifying moment the predator lashed out. Now let's get into the thick of it in today's AI podcast episode.
Okay, imagine this for a second. It's your birthday. You're out, maybe on a boat, maybe near the water with friends. Stars are out. You reel in a big catch. Sounds pretty perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah, sounds like a great night.
Well, for one Florida man, that exact kind of celebration took a really shocking, immediate turn. It collided with something ancient, something instinctual.
Yeah.
A very, very unhappy shark.
Oof.
So today, we're taking a deep dive into that specific incident. A Florida man, his birthday bash, and this wild encounter that, well, it went viral pretty quickly.
Right.
Our mission here for this deep dive is really to unpack all the, the fascinating details we've got from the sources, news reports, obviously, but also the social media storm the expert takes. We want to understand not just what happened, but maybe get closer to why it happened, the consequences, and maybe most importantly, what this whole surprising event tells us about how we interact with wildlife.
Which is often complicated.
Exactly. We're here to give you that shortcut, basically, to being really well informed on this story, hopefully with some aha moments sprinkled in.
Sounds good.
So let's set the scene. It was a Saturday night birthday fishing trip, Cayo Costa, Florida. You've got Shawn Meuse. He's there with his friends out on the water, just, enjoying the night.
Okay.
And then they catch something big, a lemon shark specifically.
And right there, that's where things get critical almost immediately. Because, like you said, a lemon shark.
Right.
And it's really important for everyone listening to remember these are a protected species in Florida.
Very protected.
Yeah. So the choice, the decision to haul a wild animal, especially one with protections, out of its environment just for, a photo op?
Yeah.
It straight away raises some big questions about, maybe a lack of understanding.
Yeah.
About wildlife behavior, about the rules.
It really does. So, okay, the scene's set, sharks caught, protected species. And then things just take this really, really unexpected turn. The group, they're celebrating Muse's birthday.
Right. High spirits.
Totally. They haul this shark onto the sand. They've got headlamps on. It's dark. They all gather around it, excited, trying to get pictures. You can actually hear a friend congratulating Meuse, like, good job, buddy.
Oh, boy.
So they're all there, getting ready for the pictures, celebrating. And then just like that, mere seconds, celebration turns into just, chaos. What happens next is such a clear, cautionary tale.
It really escalated quickly.
So fast. As Meuse lifts the shark's head just off the sand and another guy grabs its tail, trying to pose it for these pictures.
Trying to get the shot.
Exactly. The shark, obviously distressed, just whips around and instantly clamps down hard right on Muse's leg.
Oh.
Yeah, his screams just cut through the night air. Panic erupts. Friends are yelling, oh my God, oh my God. The shark is thrashing violently there in the surf.
A nightmare scenario.
Completely.
Bro.
The next thing, Meuse is down on the sand, leg bleeding heavily. Emergency responders get called around 11 p.m. They treat him there on the scene, and then he has to be airlifted to Gulf Coast Medical Center.
Wow. Now, from a wildlife perspective, the crucial thing here, when an animal feels threatened, when it's restrained like that, especially a predator, its number one instinct is self-defense.
Makes sense.
So the shark's actions, violent, terrifying for everyone there, absolutely.
Yeah.
But they're a natural response, a predictable response even to feeling danger. It just wanted back in the water.
Right, back to safety. So after this, this terrifying ordeal, what were the consequences for Shawn Meuse? And maybe more importantly, what did he take away from it all?
First off, the immediate physical cost, significant. He needed surgery.
Right.
But incredibly, he actually considers himself fortunate.
Really?
Yeah, his quote, he said, I'm unlucky or lucky at the same time. If it was just a few inches one way, I might not be here. That really sums it up, doesn't it?
Wow.
He did later clarify he wasn't the person who actually caught the shark. He claimed he just took it off the hook.
Okay.
And he also admitted pretty openly that he didn't have a fishing permit at the time. But, looking bigger picture, his final reflection, that's what really stands out. Despite everything, he's thankful to be alive. And he admitted the whole thing was a harsh reminder. His words, you don't know what a wild animal's going to do. We were in its territory.
We were in its territory. That hits hard.
It really does. That statement, for me anyway, just perfectly encapsulates the core challenge, Human-wildlife coexistence, understanding whose space you're actually in.
Definitely. It's a powerful admission. And speaking of reactions, once the video of this whole thing hit the internet, the social media backlash was, well, pretty intense. Swift and unforgiving. What were people saying? What did that tell us?
Oh, the comments just exploded.
Yeah.
And a very clear sentiment emerged really fast. You saw tons of things like play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That one came up a lot.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Or she'll put it back in the water instead of trying to pose for a selfie. Someone else joked kind of darkly, he's trying to take a pic like it's an alligator.
Ah!
Yeah. But the common thread, overwhelmingly, was this strong feeling that the shark was just scared, acting out of fear, and that humans, well, we need to show more respect for wild animals, period.
Raises that question, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where's the line between, like, curiosity and just irresponsible behavior?
Exactly that. And wildlife officials weighed in, too, reinforcing, again, lemon sharks, protected species. They almost never attack humans unless they feel threatened or restrained. There are only a handful of recorded non-fatal bites ever.
So it's rare but predictable in this context.
Precisely. Naturalist Rob Howell, he was particularly sharp in his criticism of the group's actions. He said pretty directly, that shark wanted to get back to the water as quickly as possible. It was in pain and scared. Not a lot of people give these animals the respect they deserve, and I didn't see any respect in that video.
Wow, strong words.
Very. So the expert view basically confirms it, the shark's actions. Predictable, given the situation. Underscoring, like Howell said, a real lack of respect for the animal's welfare, its natural behavior. And just for the record, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, the FWC, they have launched an investigation into this whole thing.
Right, so there could be legal consequences, too. This deep dive, man, it really shows how just one moment, right, it can hold so many layers. A celebration gone wrong, an animal's predictable defense, the huge public reaction, the legal side.
All tangled up together.
Yeah. It's a profound reminder, isn't it, of how quickly our actions can disrupt things when we don't fully understand or maybe respect the environment we step into. Thanks for diving in with us on this one.
Absolutely. And,
Yeah.
It leads to maybe one final thought to leave people with. When Shawn Meuse said we were in its territory, what does that really mean? It's not just about the beach, the water, the geography.
Right, it's deeper than that.
It feels like it's the core challenge of living alongside wildlife. It's about recognizing that we are, fundamentally, often visitors in their domain.
Yeah.
This incident, as terrifying as it was for him, becomes this stark, almost instant lesson in that fundamental truth. What deeper lessons, can we all draw about coexistence, about conservation from a birthday photo that just went so horribly, horribly wrong?
Yeah.
It's a question that definitely goes way beyond just one shark, one guy. It really challenges us all, I think, to consider our place.
One question for you. What would you have done if you have caught a shark? Let it go immediately or pose for a picture. Don't forget to comment it. Thanks.